Hi everyone, today I'm working on my scrappy quilt coat project. I started it as a means of using up the ever-growing pile of fabric scraps in my stash. And because I love having ongoing projects I can sit down and work on a few minutes at a time without having to think very hard. The quilt design I decided on for my coat is very similar to the paper-pieced spiderweb quilt I made several years ago as another stash-busting project. I started my quilt coat with some newspaper sections and grocery store flyers, along with my large triangle AccuQuilt die. It can cut through several layers at once, which is so much easier than last time when I hand cut all of my pieces. Then I used my kite-shaped die to cut the center pieces from an ombre fabric. Again, this can be hand cut, I've done it before, but it is so much faster and is more accurate with the dies. I will have the ones I'm using linked below if you want more info about the dies and their sizes. Once those were cut, it was time to start sewing. My favorite type of quilting is paper piecing because of how little prep there is, and it uses up scraps that aren't really good for anything else. For my project, I did decide to have the same fabric next to the center on each triangle, but you don't have to. You can even skip the centerpiece completely and fill the entire triangle with scraps sewn to scraps. The best part about scrappy quilts is that you aren't trying to make pretty blocks. You can put any and every fabric together, matching or not, and it totally works. That's because the beauty is in the overall design the blocks make once they are sewn together. It goes from lots of random scraps to a fun, colorful work of art. Eventually, my triangles are going to become a fun, colorful quilted coat. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to complete, but for now, I'm enjoying sewing each block and seeing that stack grow as my scrap pile shrinks. What do you do with your scraps? Let me know in the comments, and on your way there, hit that like button. Until next time, happy sewing.